Okay guys, so I'm here to talk some Major League Baseball news and more specifically, according to John Heyman of CBSSports.com, the Oakland A's have acquired John Lester and Johnny Gomes from the Boston Red Sox in exchange for Yoenis Cespedes. Now, my initial thoughts on this deal is that while I understand the Oakland A's needed to upgrade their starting pitching, especially with the fact that Jason Hamill hasn't turned out like they expected ever since he came from Chicago. In fact, Jason Hamill, so far, ever since he came to the A's in 4 starts, has a 9.53 ERA. He has let in 18 earned runs and has allowed 5 home runs. Now, with that being said, I just think the Oakland A's robbed Peter to pay Paul, because the Oakland A's just gave up their second best hitter for a 2-month rental. Okay guys, so what I'm here to talk about today is some Major League Baseball news, and more specifically, the Oakland A's have just acquired John Lester and Johnny Gomes in exchange for Yoenis Cespedes. Now, my overall thoughts on this deal is that the Oakland A's just made an awful move. Because while I understand that the Oakland A's needed an upgrade in starting pitching, especially with the fact that Jason Hamill hasn't performed that well ever since he came from Chicago, the Oakland A's have just traded their second best hitter behind Josh Donaldson for a 2 to 3 month rental. On top of that, the Oakland A's know that John Lester is probably not going to re-sign with them, just for the simple fact that he most likely wants between $100 and $120 million. And the Oakland A's never give out those type of contracts. So why give up your second best player for a rental? Now, I have no doubt that John Lester is going to pitch very, very well in Oakland. In fact, during his career, he has had 6 starts in Oakland, and he had an ERA of 3.52. In 38.1 innings, he has given up 15 runs, and 4 of those runs have been via the home run. Now, John Lester's main issue while being with the Red Sox has been the home run. In fact, in 21 starts this year, he has already given up 9 home runs, and the most he's given up in a Red Sox uniform for a season has been 25 in 2012. now that he's going to a bigger ballpark, those home runs will probably go down just because it's a more expansive outfield and it will take more to get the ball out of there than it would at Fenway Park. That means he's probably going to throw more balls over the plate and challenge her even more. On top of that, John Lester so far this year has made 57% of his outs via the fly ball, so having a big ballpark will also benefit him in getting out. But like I said, I think the Oakland A's made an awful move just because they gave up their second best hitter for a 2-3 month rental. Now, let's go to what the Red Sox are getting in Yoenis Cespedes. Now, Yoenis Cespedes so far this year is batting .256. He has 17 home runs and 67 RBIs in 101 games. I think his home run numbers will go up just because of the simple fact that he's playing in a hitter-friendly ballpark. Now, so far in his 3-year career, he has only played 6 games at Fenway Park and hasn't done very well. In fact, at Fenway Park, he's hitting .250 with 0 home runs and 3 RBIs. But I imagine once he gets comfortable with AL East pitching and the ballpark, those numbers will go up. And his swing is perfect for the Green Monster. He likes to pull the ball a lot. He's not hitting the ball to right field that much. He's a pull hitter. Now on top of that, the Boston Red Sox have him under control until 2018. Now, next year, the Boston Red Sox will have to pay him $10.5 million. Now, I believe that's worth it, because if Yoenis Cespedes is averaging .29 home runs and 102 RBIs per season at the Oakland Coliseum, which is a pitcher's ballpark. Imagine what he could do at Fenway with the Green Monster. He could probably hit 40 or 45 home runs, and this could be your cornerstone for the next 5 years. Now, just to finish this video off, I think the Oakland A's might have just cost themselves the AL West just for the simple fact that now the middle of the lineup will look like this. It will look Passan, who's having a phenomenal year. He's batting .247, has 23 homers and 76 RBIs, followed by Brendan Moss, who this year is batting .256 with 17 homers and 67 RBIs, and behind him will be guys like Edward Post, who this year has only played 63 games and has 6 homers to 28 RBIs. Now, while Passan is producing, I don't know if he could keep that pace up down the stretch without Yoenis Cespedes hitting behind him. I think pitchers are gonna pitch around him and make Brendan Moss do damage. While he has had a great past season and a half, he hasn't shown the longevity that he could produce at what he has been producing so far over the last season and a half. So the Oakland A's just robbed Peter to pay Paul. That's it for right now, guys. Peace.